Alright guys, so I thought I would start off my YouTube channel with a video of kind of overall where I'm at, what I'm doing. I got this 66 bus in October, so about 2 months ago. And I'll just kind of give you a little tour, kind of what we got going on. So here's inside the bus. When I got it, it was just seat frames in here. So since I've gotten it, I've put the burlap down, hog ring that, and then the padding. So I did that a few weeks ago, and maybe I'll post some pictures about that. But this, other than that, this is how I got it. Looks like it's a sea blue with white top. Headliner's a little ripped up there. A couple rips there. You know, missing sun visor. And dash has been cut there. Just kind of happy that I got the knob for the hazard. That's pretty cool. But this is pretty much how I got it. Floors are, you know, at some point we'll have to do floors. They bolted in with some brackets these license plates. My buddy thought it'd be a good idea to just keep that going and just line it with license plates, but we'll see how that goes. So when I got it, there was no electrical working. So I did get the headlights, tail lights, the two dome lights to work. So those are working. The turn signal switch I'm going to be buying soon and getting that kind of going. So this is the bus. I'll walk you around. That seat was not in here. I just picked that up on Craigslist a couple weeks ago, and I'm working on the mounts and things for that, so I'll get into that later. So, sea blue, 66 bus, you know, 11 window. Right here is where yeah, we got some kind of rust damage going on down here. So these blue spots here, I've been kind of tinkering around with sanding and that's my floor. So you kind of see here, that was some paint stripper that I was trying out. This was some kind of easy off oven cleaner. I was trying to do some timing on, but I didn't like, ate right through the blue. This here is all the sanding I've been doing with about a 250 grit and then to a real fine grit. I kind of like how this is coming out. So I might just keep sanding. But again, I am still kind of tinkering around with that. So right now it's on 4 jack stands. I'm pulling all the wheels off to do brakes, motors out. This is actually the second time the motor's been out. The first time we did the clutch, and we found that the clutch bearing in it was completely wrong. Was the wrong clutch bearing, and so we replaced that. So clutch is working fine. I went for a drive around the block, but just the motor had a bang in it, bang, 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 bang. So pulled it out again, and it's gonna get rebuilt. So here's the motor, but yeah, it's gonna get rebuilt by a buddy of mine, hopefully, and I'll be ready for springtime. But so another video will probably be of me tearing this down. So, but this is the motor that was in it, and I'll put up some videos of it running and just kind of catch everyone up on And this is a rear bumper that I just picked up a couple days ago. 66, 67, had the pointed rear bumper, so I got picked that one up, but we'll see how it goes. So this is my stripping paint stripper box, which is I was just trying all kinds of stuff out, and I think sanding is going to be my best bet. So this is the top of the back seat, which I just picked up. This is from an early Bay, I believe. The bottom is from a 63 to 66. So I believe the bottom that's inside the bus that I just put in there is correct. I believe this one's from a Bay. I guess I'm just doing a tour of the garage now. But here is a front bumper that I also just picked up. And there's my apron as well. It's a slash bumper. Ended up selling that one probably at a swap meet or something. So here's this side of the bus. And I mean, it's pretty okay condition. I did a little sanding here just to kind of see what was going on. Looks like some sections, maybe just this back where it got bashed in at some point, had a little baby blue in it. But you can still see the sea blue underneath. So I don't know if some sections were painted with that blue or not. But again, I'm going to be doing the brakes, probably a video on the brakes and stuff. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not just a normal guy. Finally got a bus, and you know, thought YouTube would be cool. So this is kind of how it came. It's got all the glass in it. Needs a couple of rubbers. But this is in here. I don't have the battery in, so I can't turn on the light. But so I got the holes that were on the other side, floor pan, the floor, front floor, mat. But I mean, overall, it's in pretty okay condition, something to work on. And I'm getting ready to put those seats in and mount them to the floor, which I'll probably do a video on that. But just kind of an overall on the bus. And there's some tires there. I just soaked them. I wasn't able to get the lug nuts off, so I just took the whole wheel off. And so my buddy's coming over later today with a impact gun and everything like that to get all that kind of loosened up for me. And that passenger tire, I was not able to slide off at all. So he's going to come with a puller, and we're going to try and get that off. And you can see the kind of the bracket from the license plates, that metal bracket right there. So here, this door was replaced at some point. It's got the green. I don't know if that's velvet green or what, but so yeah, this is my bus, and I'll just be slowly working on it. And main goal right now is by March to be able to drive it and go to a couple swap meets and shows. And that's kind of step one. You kind of see that sea blue, which I really like. I just need to bring it out more. So yeah, this is the 66. And hopefully I can, by March, I can be cruising around.